Something smooth yet sinister, coming through to diminish you, and this here's the finisher. Check it out.
Hello guys, it's your boy Trey coming back at your screen by means of the World Wide Web. And today, we're coming at you guys with some new Omni units, alright? So we got the first units to touch down on Global Brave Frontier that are older units that were granted a Omni evolution, alright? So it was 2 units. We got 7-star Sirius and then 6-star Mifune. Alright, both of these units now have an Omni evolution and Global Brave Frontier. So what I'm going to do for you guys in this video, I'm going to evolve them, of course. To show you the mats you need, everything you need to evolve them. We're going to discuss them a little bit, see what they're capable of, and then we're going to give my thoughts and opinions on this unit. Alright, I had some subscribers ask me to be sure to include a little bit of a review in here, so I will be sure to do so for you guys. Alright, so the first one we're going to go ahead and evolve is going to be Mifune. Alright, so glad Mifune got an Evo, or Omni Evo. He definitely deserves it. So what you need to evolve him, alright, you're going to need 2, I repeat, 2 dark, what the heck are these freaking things called again? I'm losing my mind. Well, I'm having a brain fart, folks, but you need 2 of the little dark totem guys there. You need 1 miracle totem, 1 dark totem, 2 dark idols, 1 metal mimic, 1 legend stone. You're going to need 3 million Zell, 1 million karma. Alright, all of that shiznit will be able to get your Mifune up to his Omni Evo. Alright, of course you got to have him maxed out at 6-star in order to be able to do so. Alright, you're not going to take your 2-star and evolve him up to Omni. It's not going to work. Okay, so get him maxed out at 6-star, then go ahead and evolve him one more time up to his Omni Evo. Alright, so you're going to get the nice Omni evolution animation here. Good stuff, baby, good stuff. Alright, and then he's going to become Heavenless Bushi Mifune. Ooh, look at that boy! I have touched the Demon Blade's true power. His soul and mine are now intertwined and will continue to fight as long as I live. Alright, so let's go ahead and get right on to the information, people. What is this boy all about? Well, let me tell you. Alright, so we're going to explain everything I pretty much know about this guy, right? First of all, his normal attack is only 1 hit. Yep, 1 quick cut. What? And that's it. That's over. Alright. That 1 hit has a drop check of 40. Alright. 40 on the drop check from that 1 hit. Excellent stuff. Alright. He also has a 1-hit BB. Alright. Drop check of 30 per enemy unit. It's going to take you 34 BCs to fill it up. And it is a 440% damage modifier on that BB. Alright, excellent stuff. Now the SBB is also 1 hit. It's going to be 20 on the drop check per enemy unit. He's all AoE, by the way. I forgot to mention that. His BB, SBB, and UBB are all AoE. So it's 20 on the drop check per enemy unit on the SBB. 1000% damage modifier on that SBB, guys. Now you do realize that's like UBB potential we're talking there, right? Alright, and then lastly, the UBB is a 7-hit AoE attack, 35 on the drop check, or 35 BCs to fill it up, 30 for SBB. Also forgot to mention that. I don't know what the heck is wrong with me. Alright, the UBB has a drop check of 35 per enemy unit. That's 5 per hit, and it has a damage modifier of 2000%. Alright, very, very powerful stuff, folks. Alright, next up on the imp caps. Alright, so when it comes to the imps on this guy, you're gonna notice a little something here, okay? Unlike any other unit in this freaking game. But here we go. On the HP, he maxes out at 700. On the attack, 1360 on the imps. Alright, on the defense, 280. On the recovery, 280. Alright, those are his imp caps. So as you can see, the focus is all on attack about Mifune. It's all about attack. That's his niche, so to speak. Alright. Now let's get into what Mifune is all about. His personal capabilities here. First, you have the leader skill. It's known as Demon Blade Frenzy. 150% boost to the attack. 100% boost to spark damage. Probable defense ignore effect. That is a 20% chance to ignore the enemy's defense. And slightly absorbs HP. It will absorb 3 to 8% of the damage you deal in HP. Okay. Next up, I don't have it here, but his extra skill is called Boundless Bushido, adds defense ignoring effect for 2 turns to his BB and SBB, and boosts his own spark damage by 50%. Alright, decent stuff, decent stuff. Alright, now his Brave Burst here, I do got the BB and SBB unlocked because this boy was maxed. But his Brave Burst is called Single Mist. Powerful dark attack on all foes, probable considerable spark vulnerability for 2 turns, alright? That's a 25% chance to inflict the spark vulnerability, and if it does hit, you get an additional 50% on the spark damage, alright? It's almost the same as Spark's critting. Pretty powerful stuff. That's a very powerful spark vulnerability there. Alright, and considerably boost BC efficacy for 3 turns, and that is a boost by 30%. Decent, alright? And then you got the SVB, is known as Gleaming Spirit. Massive dark attack on all foes. Massive is right. 1000% damage modifier, people. Probable considerable spark vulnerability for 2 turns. Once again, 25% chance to increase that spark damage by 50%. And adds probable considerable 1 turn attack reduction to attack for 3 turns. Alright. So 10% chance to reduce the enemy's attack by 30%. Not too shabby. Definitely better options out there for attack reduction, okay? Now lastly, I don't have it here, but the UBB is called 7 Suns Rising. 7 combo, massive dark attack on all foes. Additional massive attack at turns end for 1 turn, so that's DOT damage. Alright, 3000% multiplier on that, by the way, pretty powerful. And enormously boosts attack and spark damage for 3 turns. Alright, 300% boost to attack, 200% boost to spark damage, people. Alright, nice stuff, nice stuff. Alright, now of course, this is an Omni unit, so with Omni units, once you max out the BB level, alright, you unlock what are known as enhancements, okay? Enhancements are a little extra oomph on these Omni units, if you don't know by now, and it pretty much can be customized and tailored to your liking, alright? Just make sure you do the math, people, because you can get a max of 100 points. You want to make sure you use all 100 points, you know what I'm saying? Don't do the math incorrectly and you end up having leftover points, because it will cost you 3 gems to reset these points, and you don't want to do that. So let's be careful, people. Alright, now I'm going to let you know all of his enhancements. Alright, the first one, it costs 20 SP. It boosts his attack by 50%. Not bad. The next one costs 30 SP. It boosts his spark damage by 100%. Decent. Alright, the next one costs 20 SP. Boosts spark damage. Spark damage enormously boosts BB gauge, and that's 10 BC per spark field. Alright, attack boost 40 SP, slightly boosts BB and SBB attack, and that is a 30% boost. Alright, for 10 SP points, you can boost his BB attack when HP is over 50%, and that is a 50% boost to BB attack. Alright, for 30 SP, you can make his normal attack hit all foes. It has a 20% chance to do so. And if it works, it will hit all foes, but it will deal 50% less damage. Alright, so keep that in mind. It'll hit everyone, but it's going to cut the damage back a little bit. Quite a bit, actually, half. Next up, for 30 SP, you can considerably boost BB gauge each turn, and that's 4 BCs per turn there. For 40 SP points, damage taken may slightly restore HP, so you have a 25% chance to heal 10% of HP from damage taken. And lastly, for 50 SP points, adds huge boost to attack for 3 turns, effect to BB and SBB, and that is a 150% boost to attack. Alright, that's a formidable boost, guys, okay? Formidable boost. So, my thoughts on Mifune, alright? If you don't know already, Mifune was designed with a goal in mind, and that is very high attack, people, okay? Very high attack. I've already seen Omni Mifunes with well over 10,000-12,000 attack, alright? Well over. And that's here in the menu before buffs are applied, okay? So if you got yourself a breaker type, they are the better ones. I'm actually planning to make 3 Omni Mifunes, okay? I just didn't farm enough mats, so that's why I wasn't able to bring it to you in this video. But I'm planning to make 2 more in addition to this one, alright? Another anima and another breaker, because that's all I have, alright? Now, if you can, you definitely want the breaker type. High attack is what you're looking for on this guy, okay? Now, as far as what he's capable of, the main use many are going to get out of Mifune is going to be Arena and Coliseum, alright? Outside of that, you can use it for like imp runs. There are better units capable of doing that. You can also put him on an OTK team. He will definitely fulfill that role with great success. Alright, so he has many uses, alright. But like I said, most are going to use him for Arena and Coliseum. I'm actually not planning to really use him for Coliseum, but I'm definitely going to throw him on my Arena squad, alright. Hands down, he is just a really good Arena unit, right? And the reason you want to use him in Arena, guys, not only is his attack very high, so he has a high chance to just wreck everything in one turn, but it's also that SP skill. That normal attack may hit all foes. Alright, if you work that in with like a Berserker lead, you're talking some killer power here, people, right? Not only do you have a 40% chance, a 45% chance actually, of proccing that normal attack hitting all foes, but if it happens, you're going to deal a ton of damage. A ton of damage, alright? I'm already doing it, and I only got one unit that that has the SP skill to increase the chance of normal attack hitting all foes, and that's Atro, alright? So yeah, Arena, hands down, guys, you can't go wrong with Omni Mifune, alright? But other than that, you're not really going to get too much use out of them, alright? Arena, Coliseum, imp runs, if you don't have the Atro method down, he can do that as well. And nuke squads, all right, OTK and junk, most definitely. That's what you're going to want to use him for, and he does it well, all right. So definitely, I think Mifune is a really good unit, hands down. Make sure you get that normal attack hits everyone. Make sure you get that 50% boost to attack. All you want to do is boost his attack for Arena, guys. So the higher you can make his attack, the better, all right. And that's pretty much my thoughts on Mifune, all right. Now let's move on to the next inline Omni unit here, and that's going to be Sirius, all right. Sirius is the second unit that got an Omni Evo today. So here's what you need, all right. You need 2 light mecha guides, Miracle Totem, Light Totem, Light Idol, Metal Mimic, Dragon Mimic, Legend Stone, 3 million Zell, 1 million Karma, and you can take your Sirius up to his Omni Evo, alright. So let's go ahead and discuss old Sirius, shall we? Definitely another nice unit here, guys. Most definitely another nice unit. So come on, baby. Come on, baby. There we go. Let's check out that animation one more again. Omni Evo animation, baby. Yes, 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 yes. Alright, and here we have Sacred Emperor Sirius, alright? So I am Sirius, Emperor of the Barrier Empire. Carrying on my father's wishes, I will lead the way into a new era. Let's get it. Alright, so Sirius. Definitely going to be maxing him out. I've already used him a lot in the past. He's definitely going to get more use now as an Omni unit. But let's talk about what Sirius is capable of, okay? First of all, we got the normal attack. It is 13 hits. And have a max drop check of 52, so that's 4 per hit. All right, he has a 17 hit AoE BB. It's going to cost you 25 BCs to fill that gauge. It has a 360% damage modifier, 17 on the drop check max per enemy unit. Okay, now the SBB is a 20 hit AoE. It's going to take you 30 BCs to fill up the SBB, total of 55 there. It is 20 on the drop check per enemy unit. That's 1 per hit. And it has a 560% damage modifier on there, okay? Lastly, we got the UBB, which is a 25 hit AoE attack. 30 on the BCs to fill that. 25 drop check per enemy unit, so that's 1 per hit. And it has a 1500% damage modifier on him, okay? Now on the imps, he's pretty standard, alright? We got 1500 on the HP. And 600 on the attack, defense, and recovery. Okay, so pretty well rounded on the imp side of things. Now let's get into the leader skill. All right, the leader skill is called Dominant Power. 50% boost to attack and max HP. Hugely boost BB attack, and that's by 180%. 100% boost to spark damage, and hugely boost BB gauge each turn, and that is 6 on the BCs per turn. All right, excellent stuff. Next is his extra skill, which I don't have unlocked here yet, but it is called Imperial Air. Spark damage boosts BB gauge, and that's 2 to 3 on the BC field per spark for himself. Reduces damage taken for 2 turns when damage taken has exceeded a certain amount. Alright, and that is a 25% damage reduction when 10,000 HP as damage has been taken by him. And lastly, damage taken may restore HP. So you have a 25% chance to heal 20% of the HP from getting smacked upside his head. Alright. Now, let's get into the BB here. His BB is called Kaiser Stall. Alright. That is a 17 combo light attack on all foes. Considerably boosts BB attack for 3 turns. That is by 250%. Good stuff. Alright. Adds the light and dark elements to attack for 3 turns. Alright. And spark damage slightly boosts BB gauge for 3 turns. That's going to be 1 to 2 BC field per spark for your entire squad for the following 3 turns. Beautiful. Alright. Next up is the SBB called Ember Lord's Blade. 20 combo powerful light attack on all foes. Considerably boosts attack, defense, and recovery for 3 turns, and that is by 140% each. Alright, hugely boosts BB attack for 3 turns, and this time it's by 300%. Adds the light and dark elements to attack for 3 turns, and spark damage slightly boosts BB gauge for 3 turns, which is still 1 to 2 BC field per spark for your entire enemy squad. Alright, lastly we got the UBB. It's called Mute Logia. 25 combo massive light attack on all foes. Enormously boosts attack, defense, and recovery for 3 turns. That is by 250%. Enormously boosts BB attack for 3 turns. That is by 500%. 75% damage reduction for 3 turns, of course. Mitigation, beautiful. And enormously boosts BB gauge each turn. That is 50 BCs per turn at the end of turn. So it's basically a BOT or BBOT for the following 3 turns, 50 BCs through into the gauge. Alright, excellent stuff. Now, let's go ahead and get into his enhancements or what he can get out of his SP options, okay? So we have for 20 points, a 20% boost to all parameters, decent. Alright, for 30 points, you can boost his elemental damage by 50%. For 10 points, you can slightly boost BC efficacy, and that's by 10%. Alright, for 30 points, you can completely negate elemental damage. Alright, now where he starts to shine is what he can add to this BB and SBB and all. Alright, the first one for 40 points enhances the BB attack boost effect added to BB, SBB, and UBB. Alright, so it is a 100% boost for BB, a 350% boost. Or it actually adds 100% to every one. Is basically what it does. So that'll actually be a 350% boost on BB, 400% boost on SBB, and a 600% boost on UBB. All right. So without it, you'll only be missing out on 100% boost to BB attack, which is actually quite substantial. All right. That's a good amount there. All right. Now, on another one that he has for 40 points. Adds BB gauge boost when producing spark effect to BB and SBB. Now that's actually a little bit of a typo, right? As we just discussed his BB and his SBB, he already adds the BC field on spark. So what it actually does is it just adds +1 BC per spark, right? So you know with his BB and SBB, once he uses it, the entire enemy squad for the following 3 turns will be able to gain 1 to 2 BCs every time they spark. Well, if you add this enhancement to your Sirius, you now make that 2 to 3 BCs per spark. Alright. How necessary that is depends on your squad setup. I don't think it's a bad thing at all. It'll definitely help fill that BB gauge up, which is pretty much a essential thing at pretty much all times. Okay. So good one there. Next we have for 40 points, adds BB gauge boost each turn effect to BB and SBB. So basically it's BBOT or BOT added to his BB and SBB. Alright, you're getting 6 on the BC per turn for the following 3 turns. Not too shabby. Alright, now last one for 60 points allows enormous attack, defense, recovery boost, enormous BB attack boost, enormous BB gauge boost each turn effects to last for 4 turns. Alright, so basically everything that he does on his SBB, it basically allows it to last for 4 turns. All right, BB included in that as well. All right, but everything is encompassed in the SBB. All right, so Basically, what that means is if you decide to get that 60-point one and you pick one of the 3 40-point options, or the previous 3 I just told you, it's going to get a nice buff, and it's going to also last for an additional turn. All right. Now, as far as how I would spec out my Sirius, honestly, I will leave the choice to you guys, but definitely, in my opinion, you should choose 2 of the 3 40-point options. All right. Me personally, I would probably take the BB attack boost and the add an extra BC when dealing spark damage to your BB gauge. I'll probably take those 2 along with the 20% boost to parameters and be set with my Sirius. Now, I do have multiple Siriuses, I guess you would say, but I'm probably not going to keep them. I'm thinking 1 is enough. I don't really see where I would need more than 1 Sirius as far as his SP enhancements go. Not really thrilled by anything else he offers, honestly. So I'm probably just going to hold on to 1 Sirius, deck this one out how I want him, and be done with him. Alright. So, as far as my opinion of Sirius, Sirius is a bad to the bone unit. Alright. This guy, even in his 7-star form, I use quite often. If you guys will take a look back in a few of my videos where I'm actually kicking some buttocks, I use Sirius quite often. Right, he is the man in 7-star form. Now he is even more of the man in his Omni form. All right, pretty much everything that he offered before was boosted. All right, that's basically all they did. I don't think he offered anything different or new by becoming an Omni unit, but everything that he did offer definitely got a boost. All right, pretty much everything except the BC fill on spark. That's still 1 to 2, which is the same as his 7-star, but in his Omni form you have the option to enhance even that. So it's basically a step up from what he was able to do before, which makes him that much better. I think he is an excellent unit pretty much for anything. All right. Can you use him in arena? Yes. Can you use him in Coliseum? Yes. Can you use him in raid battle? Yes. Can you use him in trial? Yes. You can use him for just about anything. All right. What he offers is versatile, and he offers necessary stuff. All right. Boosting a BB attack, always a good thing. Boosting attack, defense, and recovery, always a good thing. All right. Spark damage, giving you BB gauge, always a good thing. All right. 75% mitigation for 3 turns, most definitely a good thing. All right. So everything he offers is useful and is great for pretty much anything. Now, I will say you probably won't see him used too often in arena and Coliseum, mainly because there are better units that fill that role than him. All right. He is not bad for arena. He is just not top tier for arena either. But pretty much anything else, any other difficult content, most definitely. All right. Arena, trials, not arena, I'm sorry. Trials, raid battle, Grand Gaia Chronicles quest, things like that. Grand quest, the more difficult stuff. I don't think you can go wrong with Sirius. All right. So definitely a good unit, guys. All right. So let me go ahead and wrap this up before my freaking throat gets so dry I can't even speak anymore. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to give a thumbs up, like it, and definitely help support the channel. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel for more Brave Frontier videos. I do try to come at you guys daily with this stuff. And if you haven't already, join the Facebook group. Link is down below in the description. All right, we love to have you. We love to help you. Other than that, that'll pretty much wrap this one up, folks. So thanks for watching, staying tuned, hanging out, chilling with your boy, and I'll be back at you guys with the next Brave Frontier video. Peace out.